What's up, guys? It's your boy King J3011 with another video.
Your immediate reaction to this trade?
Well, I'm kind of surprised by it, but again, you're talking about a credible general manager in Sam Presti. He's going to prepare for the future. Obviously, they're going to have a lot of faith in Russell Westbrook. But if this is just a one-year rental and Paul George decides to leave, then you're talking about Oklahoma City rebuilding and positioning themselves to do that. In the case of the Indiana Pacers, you want a guard in Oladipo who's no scrub, who can play, who's capable of averaging 18 to 20 a night. And so you look at it from that standpoint, along with the young, promising prospect, that's a bonus appears to be, and you can understand why a move like this is made. But ultimately, you would expect more for Paul George. The problem is he really put the Indiana Pacers in a pinch by making sure he announced to everybody that he had every intentions of leaving Indiana, because since everybody knew that he was going to leave after this year, Indiana was forced to have to make something happen now, as opposed to waiting until the NBA's trading deadline or even until next summer for something to transpire. So they've been in a bind because of that, and I guess they felt this was the best they could do.
Stephen A., Golden State, obviously still the top dog in all the NBA. Depending on what happens with their conversation with Andre Iguodala, San Antonio could potentially get stronger here. We know Houston already has. Where does this move put Oklahoma City now in the West?
Personally speaking, I think it still puts them somewhere between the fourth and the fifth slot within the Western Conference, quite possibly a berth to the second round of the NBA playoffs within the Western Conference. Again, if they're a fifth seed, they're playing a fourth seed. Anything could happen at that particular moment in time, but that's really all that I see. I don't view Oklahoma City as a powerhouse just because they have Russell Westbrook and Paul George. I think it's going to take a hell of a lot more than that to beat a San Antonio, to beat a Golden State Warriors, obviously. They could hang with a few of the other teams. I mean, again, you got Houston with James Harden and CP3. Melo's trying to get there if he can't make something happen with Cleveland. So you have to take that into consideration. And then from there, you're talking about Oklahoma City and a bunch of other squads fighting for the fourth seed and beyond. So, at the very best, I think this helps advance them maybe an additional round, but that's about all.